YouTube family, I find this situation that I'm in very interesting. A number of these guys didn't think I'd get an apology. A number of these guys thought I was being entitled and that I was high strung up on my ego, which I find quite fascinating because I think these critiques only reveal their lack of insurmountable intelligence. Entitlement is not somebody saying, hey, I deserve to get in that beta because I've been putting in work for the past 6 months on one of your games, teaching people how to play it extensively, bringing you a ridiculous amount of promotion. I bring in up to 1 million views every single month without fail. I am one of the bigger creators in your Honkai Star Rail community. I think I deserve access to your beta because you've also let every other creator into this beta in the Honkai Star Rail community. To think that is entitlement just goes to show you're the same person that probably thinks entitlement means, hey boss, can I get a $5 raise because I've been working for you for 5 years? You probably think that's entitlement. No, you're just a dumbass, a person who's spineless, who doesn't know how to have a backbone, who doesn't stand for anything, so they fall for anything. It's not my fault that you lack the intelligence to comprehend that when you need to be respected, you need to stand on that shit with 10 toes fucking down. And that's exactly what I did. It has nothing to do with entitlement. It has nothing to do with me having a high-strung ego. Because guess what? Ego in and of itself means you believe your self-worth and self-importance. I do believe I'm important. I do have a ego. I don't think it's high-strung, but I think it's appropriate. So if your dumbass can't understand that, then fuck off. With all due respect. Now we're going to get into this apology, and I am going to rectify the situation with ZZZ because guess what? The apology, it was sincere. It wasn't from a robot. It was honestly sincere, and I think there's a bit of humor in the situation, and overall we can learn from this. I also want to add before I get into this email, because I get sometimes it comes off as if I'm just talking to my entire audience, but I know for a fact that the people who watch my content, if the shoe don't fit, if it don't fly, don't let it apply, I'm not talking to all of you guys. I'm only talking to the morons where the shoe fits. And I think that's pretty self-explanatory, but it's worth admitting because a number of y'all have my fucking back. Y'all have unwavering support for me. Y'all get it. You have an intelligent brain and you're able to see these things for what they are. And you're always there to correct these morons. And for that, I don't think you understand. I cannot express my immense gratitude for you guys, because without y'all, I'm not in this position. I understand that very fucking well. Without y'all, I ain't shit, So thank you. I'm very grateful for that. Anyways, let's get into the apology. Dear Proxy, we hope this email finds you well. First and foremost, we would like to express our sincerest apologies for any inconvenience or dissatisfaction you may have experienced. We truly understand your feelings. The beta qualification issuance process is indeed intricate. And yeah, that just means it's very complex. Yeah, that shit, it gotta be complex with the amount of days to get this rectified. And upon receiving your feedback, we promptly initiated a dedicated process to secure your eligibility. This is true, by the way. To provide context, when I did reach out to them, like I said, before it came out, they immediately they got on it immediately. It was a very fast response. Regrettably, this process took longer than expected. However, we can assure you that this delay was not intentional. That's very important to establish, which means I was wrong in assuming so. In our previous communication, we mentioned that the qualification issuance would occur post-launch without specifying a precise waiting time. This lack of clarity may have led to a misunderstanding, and for that, we are truly sorry. I want to chime in on this part because this is probably one of the most important parts of the entire experience that actually led up to me making the public video. We mentioned that the qualification issuance would occur post-launch without specifying a precise waiting time. This literally was stated to me in an email. They said, we're going to get you the qualifications sometime after the release of the beta. And this was the biggest problem for me. I was left in the dark. No time was specified. So I was left waiting on a day-to-day basis on when I was going to get the green light, on when I was going to get that email. And I woke up every day checking the email. Okay, did I get it today? No, I didn't get it today. Did I get it tomorrow? No, I didn't get it tomorrow. Okay, like that was the entire process up until day in real time. So they're absolutely right in assuming that the lack of clarity may have led to a misunderstanding. That is probably 80% of the problem. If they would have just said, we're going to try and get it to you on this date, or at least explain in detail what that process was looking like, so that I'm not just left with my own thoughts of, oh man, maybe they're trolling me, maybe they're dicking around, maybe they're giving me the runaround, you know. There was so much wrong with this communication that I can't take any blame for this. I'm sorry, like that's on their behalf. I also waited 10 days to make the video that you guys watched. I gave them ample time to communicate to me what the hell was going on, and there was no communication other than, we're processing the issue. Thank you for your patience. So this is a very important and critical component to what we're going over. Let's get back to it. In actuality, the qualification was distributed to your email address blank on December 1st. We've noticed that this is not the same email used to contact us, and we kindly ask you to check whether you received the relevant email. So this is what I found very humorous. They sent the qualifications to my email that is like my middle school email. It's a Yahoo email. I don't really use this email, but I do still use it when I'm trying to like have an alternate account, or because there's an email I need to sign up for, but I don't want to be spammed by it, which I don't think I did it for them. I don't know how they sent it to that email, but that's not my email. I have a Gmail, and I even signed up for the beta on the Gmail, so I don't know how they got that. That's besides the point. They did send the qualifications, but they sent it on December 1st, and I did check my Yahoo mail. It's there. It's there for me to be to play the beta right now, actually. Problem is with this is, like, again, that was 9 days after the beta release, you know. That was literally 2 days ago, and they sent it at 12 a.m., which means the very first minute of December 1st, which means pretty much technically the night of November 30th is when they sent it. I made my video after the fact, which means they were already trying to get this to me before I even started going off in the video. This whole entire email, however, was sent this morning, which tells me that they probably sent it after my video, which I feel bad for, but I'm not sorry about, because I told you about the process. The way they went about it, left me no goddamn choice, honestly. I was hung in the dark. I was like, well, fuck, man. All right, we're gonna have to establish something here, because I feel disrespected. But they have my, and we still got to read a little bit more of it. They have my immense respect for how they've been going about this so far. Everything's been sincere. Everything lines up. It checks out. The only thing that didn't check out is why they didn't explain this to me to start off with. Going back to it, we deeply regret any inconvenience or frustration this may have caused you again. If you encounter any issue in the game or require assistance, please feel free to reach out to us. We look forward to your continued support and assure you that we are committed to ongoing efforts to enhance the game as a token of gratitude for your trust and support. Thank you very much for your support of Zenless Zone Zero, and we sincerely appreciate your understanding. Kind regards, Zenless Zone Zero team. So there you have it. First off, it's Zenless Zone Zero team. If you're watching this video, I 100% accept your apology. I even stated it in my previous video. I said I was standing on not playing any games of Hoyoverse outside of Honkai Star Rail unless an apology was issued to me, and this is a sincere apology. It sucks that it turned out this way, because I'm not the type of person to slander. As you guys, my channel, have seen in my drama with Guoba, when he apologized, got him on a podcast, rectified it, became friends. Tectone, rectified it, became friends. I'm not the type to do these things unless I feel like I've been put into a position to where I have to do these things. In this case, you know, the communication, unfortunately, on their behalf was horrible. It was. But what I have seen right here is them being human and saying, we're sorry. Point blank period. We're sorry about the process and how it went. It's a pretty complicated process. Here's your beta key though. Let us know if you have any problems or issues with the beta. Please accept our apology. We're truly sorry. We didn't mean to do that shit. It was not intentional. That was all I needed to see. All is well. Y'all have seen this. I'm able to understand that God put me on this planet with the ability to forgive. I'm not the type to hold grudges. I will forgive if an apology is given to me, and it was. That's all she wrote. But the funny thing is the point still stands to these morons that were trying to tell me I felt entitled and all this. This apology in and of itself shows you there's nothing. It had nothing to do with fucking entitlement, you dipshit. It had everything to do with I got mistreated. That was it. I was hung out to fucking dry. Yeah. And you know, yeah, it speaks for itself, man. So Zenless Zone Zero team, I will play the beta. I don't know how much time I have to play it. We'll see what happens. I feel like I only have, I don't even know. I don't even know how long this beta is available. I do look forward to playing it. That's gonna wrap up this video. All is well now that they've sent the apology letter. I am going to respond to them in full and express my sincerity and tell them I feel bad about the whole thing myself. But yeah, I look forward to playing it now on my free time. Lord knows how much time I have to play it, but we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.